What's up, guys? It's your Supah Playaz back at it again. It's your host Tony G, bringing you another awesome Market Monday. And if you're new to the channel and definitely like these type of videos, definitely smash that like button, comment down below, and be subscribed for more awesome Market Mondays. And just like last time, I think an awesome Supah player out there commented, give me a tier list of what's awesome to pick up. In terms of, like, are you sitting on gold? What's the most high value items in Dragon Ball Super card game? And not only that, guys, is it too late to invest in Dragon Ball Super card game? And I'm gonna run some of these boxes that I think are top tier to have. And if you missed that wave, of course, jumping into Dragon Ball Super card game a little late, I will have some alternatives that could potentially have some pretty good value in the long run. So like I said, if you're new to the channel, definitely smash the like button, comment down below, and be subscribed. And obviously we want to start off with the main prize card as of now in Dragon Ball Super card game. This card just came out a few months ago, not a few days ago, a few months ago. And we have SSB Vegeta Unbridled Power God Rare, the first of its form in Dragon Ball Super card game, the first rarity of God. And obviously, this is top tier. This is Z tier, what everyone calls it in the competitive game. And so this card is one of those great cards that were, obviously, it's limited because it's a God rare, and it's not that easy to pull. And so obviously, this card sits at 2,600. And obviously, the most expensive is 3.4, 3,000, 3,000, and 2.6. And obviously, guys, this card is the card to have. If you ever pull any of the Realm of the God boxes and you open some and you got this beautiful beast of a card, sleeve it up, PSA graded, whatever you could do, because there's only a few of these ever to be like printed. I mean, there's not that many, and it's one per every 20k supposedly. I don't, but that's what the rumor is. But then we go on to the next card. The second best card is Son Goku, the Awakened Power. This is what they call the Black Lotus of Dragon Ball Super card game. One of the first of its kind. And this was the very first Victory Strike. And of course, this card is sitting at $2,000. This set was very limited printed with the Tournament of Power. And we're going to talk about that in the box set, of course. But it's sitting at 3.3 as well, being the most expensive and being the cheapest. Lightly played 1.2, and moderately, I mean, you want a near mint, it's 1.7. So it's $1,000 less because there was more of these guys. Of course, you get one per case, while the God Rare right here was one per X amount. What I said, 20. I don't know. That's just a rumor, supposedly. And then we go on to the next cards, or the next boxes that I consider very top tier if you have them. If you ever want to sell it and make extra cash, this is what you'll get out of it. It's Tournament of Power booster box. This is where the Victory Strike Awakened Power Goku first came out, and it's $3,099 sealed and unopened, 12 grand. This is a $12,000 box, guys. That's insane in my opinion. And obviously, in terms of booster boxes, this is the box to have. And going on to the next one is Universal Onslaught booster box. Another box that is considered one of the most expensive, of course. It's the second after Tournament of Power, and it's sitting at 1.2, 1.6, 1.7, and 3,000, almost 4 grand for this box. And some of you guys are wondering, like, oh man, is it too late? I mean, it's not too late, guys. As I continue to go through these boxes, I saw the Saiyans booster box is sitting at 742 unopened. Again, there's a few listings of these. If you have the money to spare, I would say buy it. But as of now, it's 1.7 most expensive, 742. These are boxes that I consider are, if you got them early on, you are in luck, I guess you could say. And Destroyer King's booster box, another box that was relatively expensive. And it's going up there. I mean, there's only a few. A case is 14 grand, and one box unopened is 1,500. And again, it's going back up, guys. I remember when there was a wave where this booster box was going for $700-800, but there's only a few listings of it being at 500, and then it goes to 1,200 right off the bat. And then we go on to the next box is Dragon Ball Super card game, the Galactic Battle booster box. This is the OGs right here. This is the people that I remember when the game first came out, this was impossible to get. It was really hard. This was sold out everywhere and anywhere. Like, you couldn't find this box ever. And if you got a box or a few of them, I mean, you're sitting at 545 for one box unopened, and then it gets expensive. Again, another booster box that's sitting relatively reasonable, I guess, but it's at almost $1,200, and it just skyrockets after that to two grand. But again, everyone's wondering, like, is it too late? I mean, these are alternatives that I think people could get it at, and some of these are relatively cheap. And is it a good time to buy? I say yes, if you have spare cash. Is this a good investment? I would say so, because these are collector's items. These are things that, one, how do you determine a very good box, or how do you determine the value of one? It's based on the rarity of the cards that come out, how accessible is that secret rare, how many times can you get it, is it a reprint? There's many things, but these are the three common things. Is it a rare? I would say signature rares is one. Is there a card, a secret rare, like a god card in this box? Is there a specific rarity or collector card that's in this box that value a box? And so obviously we have Collector Selection Volume 1. Very good box. I would say if you have money to spare, I would say buy one. I could see this definitely hitting a good amount of money. When it first came out, it goes down. Again, it's cardboard, stock cardboard is what I call it. It goes up and down, guys. It goes when there's all-time highs, and then it goes all-time lows. I think everything goes low at some point, but then when it goes high, at least you bought it at this amount, you doubled your money. But those of you that are asking, did I miss out? No, you didn't, because these are boxes that I think are worth money right now. I say Realm of the God booster box is relatively cheap for what it's worth. This is the box that the guard rare comes out, and holding on to this box will give you, I would say, would hit even anywhere between Universal Onslaught price, where we see it at 1,200, and this box is at 177. It's gonna slowly go up, guys. I mean, this is the first time we see a god rare, and there's not that many listings of it. So again, it's a box that I would say hold on to, don't open it. And if you have it laying around, I mean, grab a case on it and put it on there and wait maybe a year or two, because again, this is the first box that had a god rare. And again, first boxes that have a secret rare that was the Black Lotus, the Goku Power Awakening. Look at that. And then you see god rare Vegeta, another card that's sitting at 2,000 something. These are boxes that will retain value, if not have more in the long run. It's a waiting game, of course. And so we have this box sitting at 177. It's not too late to buy it. I would say buy it. This is a really good buy. It's 177. And then we go on to Son Goku Frieza Miraculous Conclusion. Another great SCR that I think is very iconic to the anime. Very a beautiful card. And again, it goes back to what I say. Is this an iconic character? Iconic moment? And another great card. People said that this card is... that I misvalued it, hitting at $1,000. I don't think I still misvalued it. It's just a waiting game, guys. I mean, again, Son Goku and Frieza, very iconic moment when they beat Jiren from the movie, or from the show, 248. I would say this card is probably not going to get reprinted, and it's really great to collect. It's sitting at 244. I don't see it being there for that much longer. It will go up. I mean, 244 has always been the stable point of this card. But again, a lightly played is 309, near mint 399, near mint 475. So you get a good deal out of this. And then we go on to the next one. Another great box that I think is worth getting is Rise of the Unison Warrior. This box was sitting at $200. I would say get it. This is not the version 2 or 2nd edition. This is the 1st edition, and this is like Galactic booster box, the Galactic Battle one. This is the very first Unison Warrior box of that format. I would say this box is worth getting at 147. In the long run, you will be making a good investment. These are some boxes that, oh, did I miss it? No, you didn't. These are good alternatives. And then we go on to the next booster box, or booster deck, is Ultra Instinct Starter Deck. Another great iconic character. We have Goku. Very great card. Sitting at 79. $100 for this. I think this is worth it. I would buy it at $100 because, again, it goes back. Is this an iconic character? Is this collector's worthy? It's Ultra Instinct Goku Instinct Surpass. You know, it shows you Ultra Instinct Goku. These are iconic items that people want to get. And then we go on to the next one, which is the gift box. These are amazing. You can find these anywhere, guys. You can find these in the Barnes & Noble, Walmart. If you find these, get them. They are so cheap right now. If you find them on Amazon, they're like $14, $15. If you pick these up, you're sitting in gold. These are great collector items to get. It's 109, and then the other one, which is the baby version, is very good. I think these are great boxes. You could find these still in local card shops that probably have these laying around in the back in collecting dust, and they're sitting at $109, if not 200 bucks. I mean, it was sitting at 51. There aren't that many listings. I would say get it. It's relatively cheap. It's very good, and it's worth it. And then we go on to the next box is Expert Deck 1 Universe 6 Assailants. Another great booster deck, or structure deck, I would say. Pick it up. It's $52. Again, it's Kaba, it's Vegeta and Kaba. Very good leader. I think it's a very competitive leader, but it's also very good. It's not that expensive. Very good booster box to invest in. These are booster boxes or decks that I say are worth getting. And then obviously volume 2 of the collection. Again, these are good collector's items. If you get them, they're relatively cheap. I definitely recommend. So there you guys have it. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely smash that like button. Let me know in the comment section if there's any particular cards or boxes that you want me to talk about for the next Market Watch. But this was a tier list. I consider this, did I miss out? Maybe on these. And then if you didn't, these are some really good cards or boxes you could pick up, and they're going to be worth some money in the long run. And like always, from your host, Tony G, y'all stay Supah.